Honored guests, lend me your ears. Long has our Fevrimon suffered, without a true monarch to guide her and her people. Decades have passed since last His Majesty Erland sat atop the Draken throne. Long have we endured, yet it has not been for naught. At last, the bell has tolled on the age of the Council. At last, we may celebrate the coming of our rightful ruler. The return of the Sovereign.
My word! Such an inspiring visage!
Your Majesty shall have my eternal fealty.
Your Majesty, oh how long I have awaited this moment.
Behold, before you sits the rightful inheritor of the Draken throne, chosen by the dragon as its enemy. Behold and rejoice! Fortune has delivered us our savior at last! At last! Praise be, for only the Sovereign's guidance can lead us true. All hail the Sovereign! All hail! Let all present pledge their allegiance to the Sovereign. Let us be united in the hope that our liege's reign will ne'er end. Long live the Sovereign of Vermont! Long live the Sovereign!
Arisen, thou who wouldst slay the dragon, if thou seekest to behold this world in its true aspect, abandon thy reason. Cast aside thine heart and thy life both. I ask thee to demonstrate thy will, for naught but thine ambition can alter the course of the rivers of fate.
one of you was it? No need to be shy. I've just got to take down a record of your name and face. Come on, step forward. Aha! I thought I recognized you. I ill like that look in your eyes. 'Tis queerly brazen for a pawn. Most of your kind have eyes blank as a cadaver's. Mayhap 'tis only natural, seeing as how you rise from the dead. There's aught different about you, though. Could it be that you fear death just as we mortals do? Worry not, vessel. 3 days here, and you'll be longing for death's sweet embrace. Come along, you feckless dullards.
I drew the short straw. Tis just another day. Same as the one afore it.
What do you think you're up to, layabout? Get a move on!
Do your injuries pain you? Pray, do not overexert yourself. This is no place for one of your ilk. 'Tis harsh beyond measure. Even we pawns are pushed to the brink. You ought not anger the overseer. Let us proceed to the site.
I ought to be heading home.
Like it or not, I must go. Sure, how much longer I
Worked
can
hard
hold out.
today. I think
I'm
I'll
in
end
ease
it.
here.
First, assess the field. 'Twould be unwise to disobey. The overseer will show you no mercy.
What do you think you're doing? Get in line, scum! Time for you to get to work.
Dark paths, this place.
Living's
I
hard.
suppose these are my
Dreams
just
are free,
desserts.
I say.
You are prepared to work. Then you ought begin by carrying stones out from the station in the back and bringing them here.
How are we to find such worn-out gear? I suppose these are...
A job well done. Now the next step is to... What is this commotion? Perhaps we ought to investigate.
Don't think.
fiend, even at the cost of your lives! Get me out of here! Now!
The fundamentals of using a bow are proper distance. Careful. If your foes should draw too near, counter them with a well-aimed kick. Boulders, barrels, and the like can make effective weapons with a clever combatant. When delivering targeted strikes, I would recommend clinging to your foe.
This is all wrong.
No, the damn thing's been awoken. You but fell that fiend, even at the cost of your lives! Get me out of here! Now!
Fundamentals. using a bow are proper distance and careful aim. If your foes should draw too near, counter them with a well-aimed kick. Boulders, barrels, and the like make effective weapons for the clever combatant. Delivering targeted strikes, I would recommend clinging to a foe. Fundamentals of using a bow are proper distance and careful If your foes should draw too near, counter them with a well-aimed kick. Boulders, barrels, and the like can make effective weapons for the clever combatant. When delivering targeted strikes, I'm all there.
Are you unharmed?
Consane!
You ought flee while you can. After all, your charge awaits you. You cannot linger in this place forever. You have lost your memories. 'Tis surely the work of a fell curse, but worry not. You need only believe in your own destiny, Arisen.
Creature escaped.
Oh, you! Get back here! Quickly!
This way, Arisen! Come this way. Let us flee.
Halt! Halt, I say!
Lost John. That is the only path forward. Do not let fear hurt you.
No one could survive a fall from this height. Not even a pawn. Don't just stand there! Shoot it down! It's getting away! Bring it down! Bring it down!
Go now, lost soul. Learn all you can of this world you must protect.
Pray, keep your distance, Arisen. Worry not for me. The brine may swallow me whole, but I will not perish. There is a stone not far from here, known as a rift stone. Pray, seek it out. If you're truly the Arisen, then our paths will surely cross again.
Oi! Are you all right? What happened here? A griffin appears one moment and falls the next. And now you stand before me. Was it you then? The one who was riding on its back? Tis a wonder you survived. Accompany me to the stronghold. We'll treat your wounds and hear your story. Where exactly is this jail you say you escaped from, anyway? I've never heard of such a place. There's certainly naught like that here in Vermont. Could it be you were held in the neighboring country of Batal? That's unlikely. We've been estranged from Batal ever since the war. It is difficult to imagine any citizen of Vermont being sent there. Fine! Goblins! Let's take up your weapons, sir. You'll be needing it. If you find your strength flagging, buy the curative or have a bit of green. When one of the fiends comes for you, best guard or dodge, else you'll be sore on morrow. Make use of the slope. It will give you an advantage against their ranks. are oft items to be scavenged from the bodies of monsters. Have you beheld the dragon as yet? I've not. I count that a blessing. All I know for sure is that 'tis a beast e'er more fearsome than a... Where are you going? I'll not force you to receive treatment, but I'd at least like a word. Where do you think you're going? You can't just run off now.
Welcome, Arisen. We pawns have long awaited your arrival.
What is this? Pawns? They bend the knee to you so readily, but then... No. Surely you cannot be the Arisen.
You seek the Riftstone, do you not? We can take you to it. Pray, come this way. Before you stands a Riftstone. Tis a gate by which we of the Pawn Legion may cross o'er into this world. Pray, summon your pawn. Simply paint with your mind's eye the loyal attendant whom you would have serve you. The people here are The people here.
The people here are evacuated.
The people here are evacuated.
There are more.
The people here. There are more who can yet be saved. It seems the rain has. The people here are evacuated. It seems the rain has abated. Former arisen appear to be plenty. It seems the rain has. Former arisen appear to be. Danger might lurk anywhere. Wear every shadow, and mind the ceiling. Pawns are oft called nomads, for we wander between this world and the many other realms with which we are connected. I am no exception, and my experiences in these other worlds will doubtless be of aid to you on your adventure. 'Tis my privilege to accompany you as your loyal pawn, and I will gladly use the knowledge I gain to guide you.
Well, I'll be. A pawn summoning before my very eyes. You truly are the Arisen, then? Strange. I thought the Arisen was in the capital. Surely there's only meant to be one Arisen. Fie, this is all beyond my ken. The Watchhead would know what to do, I'm sure. Though, as luck would have it, he's away. I suppose we'll save any further questions till the Watchhead returns. You're free to do as you like afore then. What? You've no memories, you say? Mayhap you could make for Melve, then. 'Twas set upon by the dragon not long ago. The Arisen is said to bear some deep connection to the dragon. Should you be Arisen, mayhap you'll recall aught of import there.
Hail, Arisen. Pray, ask aught you wish to know. I shall answer, if 'tis within my power to do so. Nomads, we are oft called. Born in other worlds, we travel here by means of the riftstones that we might aid you, Arisen. However, I cannot speak as to our true nature, for I know of it not. None of us do. We do not need to. We merely do as we are commanded. 'Tis the name given to fate's chosen, those destined to command the Pawn Legion and safeguard the world from the threat of the dragon. Even with your memories lost to you, I am afraid you cannot escape your fate. Very well. May...
Have you taken leave of your senses, Arisen?
Got to work on my trade.
Make it quick. I ain't got all day.
What I can do for you?
What do you want with me?
Oh there! Aye. Is there aught you require, sir? I don't much care who you...
Hail, Arisen. Pray, ask aught very well. May for...
Might you be looking to enlist?
I've a knack for gathering items, and am ever on the hunt for new finds. I'll gladly try out any useful mechanisms I espy.
I pray my efforts aid your cause. I shall be proud to serve you, Arisen.
'Tis a pleasure to meet you.
I see not even the Arisen could resist my charms. Please dispense with the formalities, they exhaust me so.
I shall be proud to serve you, Arisen.
You are wise indeed to have sought my aid.
I pray my efforts aid your cause. Are you fit to travel?
I've got wares of every ilk. I'll be gone on the morrow. Hope to see you again ere long.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands.
Gold is a resource best spent. Judiciously.
Here in Vermont, pawns are revered as servants of the Arisen. But not so here in Batal. There, they believe that some divine flame will protect them and dispel the dragon, and that pawns embody misfortune. In that regard, our countries couldn't be more different.
Hoy there. You seem well tired. Tell you what, you can stay here tonight free of charge. I'll expect coin from tomorrow, mind. My pa always used to say, there's naught a good night's sleep can't fix. Not much else I can offer, I'm afraid, but you'll find all sorts at a finer inn. Aye, being armed is better than being defenseless, even if you're untrained. Still, 'tis worth devoting yourself to a vocation if you can. Opens up new doors, it does. You should stop by the inn in Melve if you get the chance. No hard feelings if you prefer it. They've much more to offer. Aye, being armed is better than being defenseless. You should stop by the inn in Melve if you get the chance. No hard feelings if you prefer it. They've much more to offer.
We must rest, though the sun is still up.
A moment long awaited. I knew 'twas only a matter of time before your skills reached a new height.
There's no discipline that steadfast devotion cannot teach.
Hail! You a soldier? 'Twould be a surprise to see you arrive in one piece if not. Hordes of monsters have been plaguing this area of late, you see. We've had to start sending out new recruits to cull them.
Is that so? Who went yonder?
Lachlan. But I dare say he'll fare all right.
Aye, I expect he will. Who was sent out that way, then?
Ocado. To be honest, sir, I'm a little worried for him.
What? Weren't harpies reported in that area? The lad can't handle those beasts on his own.
This is the first I'm hearing of it. Fie! I want to go to his aid, but we can't just abandon our posts. Say, you seem stout of heart. Would you be willing to go in our stead? 'Tisn't far, only a short ways out from the main gate. You've my thanks. And Ocado's as well, I'm sure.
We ought not to dawdle when our aid is sorely... needed. If you can weather up... Harpy assault unaided, shall we hasten to Sir Ricardo's rescue? That's an import I take that. Very well. I will lead the way. You have our gratitude. Lead the way. Battle is best avoided here. Here we go. Well done. Naught compares to the thrill of victory. One cannot help but feel indomitable.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
Our road was a long one. Here we are. No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to...
Is that all of them? Yeah, you have my thanks. I do not believe for a moment I could have slain those creatures without your help. I've only just enlisted, and when I thought this could be the end of me, I was paralyzed. You saved me this time, but I won't always be so fortunate. I'll have to train harder, till I've the confidence to face such beasts on my own. Well, I'd best be heading back, but I'll be sure to let my superiors know of your good deed. I hope we meet again someday.
Can we report back now? We'll never reach our destination if you...
Hail, friend! Many thanks for aiding Ricardo. 'Twas a relief to see him return, and none the worse for wear.
Aye, that it was. The poor sod might not have made it back alive had you not intervened.
'Twas a bit too early for him to be seeing actual combat. That much was made well clear. We'll be extending his training period. The instructors here are well known for whipping recruits into shape with their grueling regimes.
Speaking of training regimes, I must admit I've half a mind to ask you to join us. We could use someone with your experience. He thinks the troops will get more out of their training if they had a soldier of your caliber to guide them.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
We have found a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Have you forgotten something, Arisen? You're looking rather lost. Behold the state of the village! 'Tis a sorry sight indeed. The dragon truly is calamity incarnate. Mayhap a walk through the streets would help jog your memory. When the Arisen appears, so too does the...
Pitiable Arisen.
Well met. Hope to see you again.
Hast thou forgotten thy destiny, thy charge? That is most unfortunate. But it doth not release thee from thy fate.
I must summon reinforcements.
Have courage! I'm right here beside you. From this moment forth, thou art arisen. Charge and all.
Can you hear me, sir? Sir, stay with me.
goodness. How are you feeling? This is the second time I've watched over you like this, isn't it? You do not remember? Then have you forgotten that you protected me from the dragon's flames? You withstood the fire in my stead and were well and truly charred. 'Twas terrible. I had thought your life forfeit. I could not hear the beating of your heart. But you hung on and by some miracle survived. Arisen? I'm afraid I don't understand your meaning. Does it have aught to do with why you were taken to the castle? They said 'twas so that your wounds could be treated, though I fear you have no memory of this either.
I am of the Border Watch. Someone with Arisen-like abilities came to this village, horn in tow. Know you aught of this?
Has he come for you? We are to part so soon, then. Mayhap you will visit me again someday. Till then, take care. Arisen.
Ah, excellent. You must be the one. You match my soldier's description. I'm glad I found you. The ruler of Vermont, currently convalescing in the capital, became arisen here in this very village. If you claim the same, then word must be borne to the capital. I dispatched a missive before coming here, though I doubt the matter can be settled without your presence. Would you be willing to accompany me to the capital? If you truly are arisen, you will be received with open arms. Oh, but forgive me. I scattered my soldiers in a bid to find you. I would not depart without them. We shall have to wait till they are reassembled. Come to think of it, Sir Leonard was asking after you as well. Mayhap now would be a good time to speak with him. Last I saw, he was having a drink at the inn.
We may benefit from pursuing the information.
Say, do you think this one's really Arisen?
Doubtful. The way I hear it,
These writings could be of import.
Let's have a look then.
I would gladly be of aid, Arisen.
I shall not fail you.
Now here's a surprise.
Our collection grows.
Ha! I'll have to remember to tell my own master about this.
Have you some business with the apothecary, sir? Dreadful sorry if I was in your way. Oh, no, I'm not lost or naught, sir. You needn't worry yourself on my account. I'm an apothecary in training, you see. My family runs a little shop in Vernworth. So when I heard tell of a medicine only to be found in this village, I thought I'd come and fetch some for us. Made the journey all by myself as well, if you can believe it. But, well, as luck would have it, I've not enough gold for the medicine. 'Twill be a shame to return empty-handed after coming all this way, but what more can I do? What? You'd do that? You'd get the medicine for me? Suppose there's no harm in that, if you're really sure. Oh, sir, I'd be most grateful. Seems my luck's not as rotten as I thought. I'll wait right here for your return, sir. And many thanks for your kindness.
We could make the fruit robberant ourselves, or simply purchase some at Rune's apothecary here in Melv.
I think I get the idea.
It's time I went looking for.
Hello again, sir. Say, have you brought some fruit robberant for me? Oh, well, if you do pick some up...
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now. I couldn't live with myself.
All the best tales come from travelers out on my own adventure someday.
Well met. You're the one who saved Ulrika's life, aren't you? She told me all about it. It was a very brave thing you did. I'm in your debt. Ulrika's as good as my daughter. Here, consider this a small token of my gratitude. Now, tell me, are you registered with a guild? Perhaps you already know this, but registering with a guild will grant you access to specialized training, which comes in very useful when pursuing a vocation. Well now, that won't do. You need only speak with the innkeeper to register. Go on, 'twill only take a moment. If there is aught you wish to know of vocations, mayhap I can advise you. Should you dedicate yourself to a vocation, you will find that new paths to master will open up to you over time. Try them as you like. Very well. There is no wrong choice in any case. It is entirely up to you which vocation you adopt. But I shan't take up any more of your time. Pray, be well.
In the mood for a song.
Here at the inn, we also offer changes of vocation for those who seek it. I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something?
The safer the roads, the heavier my pockets. Always a pleasure.
A fighter with sword and shield in hand is what I envision.
So this is where you've been. Come with me to the village entrance. The Watchhead's waiting for you.
Shall we seek some answers?
Mayhap 'tis time I went looking.
Didn't you hear me? The Watchhead's waiting.
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap 'tis time I went looking for him.
Well met. Looking to make a purchase? Much obliged, sir.
Today? What am I to do?
Ah, well met. Here for some fruit, Roberant, are we? Always a pleasure.
We ought to bring this to the one expecting it.
Hello again, sir. Say, have you brought some fruit roberant for me? Oh, so this is what it looks like. Brilliant. Many thanks, sir. I haven't much to offer in return, but I'll be sure to tell Grandfather what you did for us. He'll want to reward you proper like, I'll bet.
'Twas a pleasure to recount such good tidings. He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap 'tis time I went looking for him. But that place puts my ears on end. Yet if aught were to befall him, I couldn't live with myself.
I've got the sharpest ears in town.
Whatever am I to do? Can't say I've any tidings to share.
Can't say I've any tidings to share.
I've a selection of wares that Sure to please. Pleasure doing business with you.
Ah, you've returned. Good timing, too. I have questions for you. First and foremost, will you accompany me to the capital? My thanks. Are you ready to depart, or do you need some time to prepare? Very well. Speak with me once you've finished your preparations.
Hale, if you've a moment to spare, I'd like a word. As you can see, we're rebuilding, a task that can always benefit from another pair of hands. What say you? Would you be willing to help? Excellent. You're a good sort. I'll not soon forget this. Here's what I need from you. A bask of saurians has made their nest outside the village. Though they're yet to cause any harm, their proximity makes the villagers uneasy. I'd like to enlist your aid in driving them away. I've prepared some explosive casks and left them by the village entrance. Use them.
A saurian nest so near the village is worrying indeed. Let us see the explosive casks there, as quickly as we may.
Indeed, you are correct.
Well, that appears to have sent some of the beasts reeling, at least. To finish the job, I'd have you drop a jar of poison into their nest. With any luck, the saurians will realize that they chose a perilous spot and steer clear of the village boundary in future. But pray, take care not to drop it in the river. The villagers use that water on a daily basis. You must make sure your aim is true. Are we clear? Good. You'll find the jars of poison just outside the village. Toss one into the saurian's nest, and your task is done.
A single jar of poison ought to send those saurians packing. Only do be mindful not to spill any on yourself, Master. Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but different masters favour different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
Each to their own.
If there is aught you wish to know of vacations, mayhap I... Very well. There is no, but I shan't take up any...
Well done, Master. Those saurians shan't dare approach the village for some time, thanks to your efforts.
My heart is light as a feather after that exchange.
You've done as I asked, I see. Many thanks for your efforts. And I must say, you've a fine arm. I couldn't have done better myself. Watching you got me thinking. Mayhap you've the sense to inherit the skills I possess. Or perhaps 'tis a little early for such talk. In any event, thanks to the work you've done for us today, the rebuilding efforts ought to proceed apace. And for that, I'm grateful.
That's that then.
Outstanding.
We have done what we set out to do, and that is well enough.
What will our next adventure have in store for us, I wonder?
return by now.
Say, have I seen you around?
Well, you ought to not strain yourself, not in your current state. Those burns could easily have killed you outright. I expect 'twill be some time before you fully recover.
One wakestone shard is a mere rock, but combined they can work miracles.
We must take care not to throw it away by mistake.
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now.
Aught I can do for you?
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap 'tis time I went looking for him. That place post my ears. Get the quarter to the quarry.
If you want my advice, heed no advice, save your own.
You've my gratitude for the work you've done for us this day. The rebuilding efforts ought to proceed apace now.
Looking for some work, are you?
I need to get back to work. Oi! Bring me a... Oh! You're not one of us.
No one's coming to assail us. Mayhap we've scared them all off?
If we seek monsters, we shall doubtless find them ere long.
I'm in fine fettle today.
Last. Some keys of
Aye. Is there aught you require, sir?
Make haste, then. We must leave anon. Good. Then let us be on our way.
I should be glad to assist you, Arisen.
Goblins, Master!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
It's a bit early to attack. The enemy yet remains.
I concur.
I will protect you. have us press on without delay? By your will, Arisen.
Our traits mesh well together. Each of us...
The Arisen is the lawful ruler of Vermund. So it has always been. To claim the title is to claim the throne. Yet, not all claims are true. Our kingdom sees many pretenders, and they are not dealt with lightly. Best hope you're not on.
No one can defend themselves from crap like this. Well done. Rally! Reinforcements have come to aid our foe. Most impressive, Master.
We can ill afford to grow overconfident. Our foe is not yet routed.
Mayhap 'twas somewhat overdone, but no matter.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it? Having more of these to hand ought serve us well in battle.
What say we pelt one at the next foe we encounter?
Is that a statue I espy over yonder?
From this distance, I cannot be sure. We shall have to make our way over to it.
Master, my heart knows no...
Hold here a moment. I shall bid them open the gate.
Who's that you've brought with you, Watchhead, sir?
An Arisen, by all appearances.
An Arisen? Another pretender, you mean? I see the Sovereign's ascension has done little to stop such charlatans from plying their trade.
'Tis uncertain. This one commands the loyalty of the pawns.
What? Impossible. You know as well as I do that there can be but one Arisen, and he's up in the palace.
I'm well aware of how preposterous the idea is, thank you. However, as I do not believe it my place to rule on such a matter, I will make my report to the capital. If the claim is false, we will be rewarded handsomely for our trouble. If the claim is true, however, who can say? All's been arranged. Come, let us pass through the gate.
We're not allowed to talk during missions, sir.
Just between you and me, my survey missions through the caverns and ruins have been more trouble than I foresaw. My task is to seek out items of potential value and research them. And 'twas going well too, till I found that door. 'Tis an enigma, forged of strange materials and covered in queer etchings, but my orders are to get to the bottom of it. So back and forth I go, on an endless string of expeditions. I grow wearier with every trip, but no closer to an answer.
An ox cart was meant to meet us, yet 'tis nowhere in sight. Aught may have befallen it. Best we press on.
I'll go and open the chest.
It seems I've collected a few too many things. Perhaps I ought to be more selective in future.
Is everyone all right? More marks of the dragon's fury. Its rampage must have weakened the earth here.
We've got goblins!
We cannot be too careful.
One might confidently call that a resounding victory.
No doubt this triumph will spur us into the next.
I dare say the cart shan't be traversing this. Onward! It might await us on the road ahead.
Shall I finish them off, Arisen?
A wise strategy.
You have my protection!
It shall be done. I am here to aid you, Arisen.
One of our number is unconscious!
Never be so careless.
Look there. Methinks I spy aught of use.
We ought to take a closer look.
Well fought, Arisen.
Let us not get ahead of ourselves. The battle continues.
My hat was somewhat overdone, but no matter.
The day grows darker with our every...
I seem to recall there being a treasure chest in this area when I explored it in other worlds. Shall I lead the way? Follow me then, unless you doubt my sense of direction. Must finding these be so difficult?
Our collection grows.
Ha! I'll have to remember to tell my own master about this.
This seems a decent spot for a campsite.
Surely a rest can wait till after we've examined our surroundings.
What's this? We're trapped.
Fire! A Cyclops! To think we'd encounter one here of all places.
Look at it. The beast can scarce stand. A well-placed strike is gazing skyward. Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
Will do.
I'll get it. If no one will do it in my stead, I have no choice but to obey.
Focus your strength, Arisen! Gratitude, sir. 'Twould seem I misjudged you. I had taken you for another false Arisen. Goodness knows we see a lot of them. Yet the value you showed in coming to our aid has dispelled such thoughts. Give it to one of the sentinels stationed at the gates to the capital, and you'll be granted an audience with Captain Brackett. You're free to make your own way to the capital now. I see no need to keep you under constant watch, and I'm sure you'll breathe a little easier as well, aye? Of course, if you'd rather continue to accompany us, you are still welcome to join us on the ox cart. 'Tis your decision. Well now. The road's blocked. The cart can't get through like this. A powerful current ought to set this rock to crumbling, if we could summon one.
Pray, light your lantern, Master.
Aught fell from the beast as it breathed its last.
Skeletons! Soldiers of bone!
Lightning is ineffective against this foe. These fiends are only truly defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair.
Ah, here's the cart now. Do you intend to join us? Very well. But for your own sake, I recommend you make your way to the capital sooner rather than later.
looks promising, but we'll have to drop it down from above.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
At once, Master.
You called? Forgive me, but you do not appear to be in need of aid.
I'll gather this. It might be of use. Such a magnificent tapestry of stars.
Right you are. I suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
Do let me know if you're in need of aid.
What is it? Changed your mind? Very well. But for your own...
Now that is a surprise.
We are at our best when we can find our strength.
The Arisen has been
shan't let them harm you.
I should be glad to assist you.
I cannot fault your prowess.
Nice of you to say so.
I concur.
Look, Master! Goblins!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
Douse the flames before it is too late!
Over here!
I shan't let them harm you.
A fine place to harvest. Some ingredients.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
Goblins, Master!
I suppose I'll handle this.
Paths to victory are myriad indeed. That strategy never would have occurred to me.
Not what I expected.
I shan't allow any further harm to come to you. I knew you would prevail, Master.
We can ill afford to grow overconfident. Our foe is not yet routed.
The fire must be put out ere our comrade burns!
I only hope I did not disappoint.
No one can defend themselves when grappled like this.
Are the rest of you faring all right?
We ought to revive the fallen and regain our numbers.
So close a call offers no solace in victory.
We ought to consider this a lesson. This is what befalls one who lets down their guard. Having more of these to hand ought serve us well in battle.
What say we pelt one at the next foe we encounter?
Stay with me, Arisen. Halt, if you please.
It seems I've collected a few too many things. Perhaps I ought to be more selective in future.
It shall be done. I am here to aid you, Arisen.
I've got wares of every ilk. Pleasure doing business with you. Heavens, no! I'll not take that from you.
This ox cart was beset by assailants it could not shake. And this is the result.
Brought by the hands of brigands. Monsters.
We need not shrink from danger. We've the strength to prevail over anything.
Too fast for you!
Tis dark enough to warrant the use of your lantern, Master.
What is the meaning of this? If this is where I fall, so be it.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here? Really now, you mustn't shirk your duty. Lest you forget, 'tis the Arisen we serve here.
I'm well aware of that, thank you.
Now then, which way?
Let us examine each path carefully before we decide.
My talents lie in combining materials, and I'll use those in my possession to craft things for you.
Tis dark enough to warrant the use of your lantern, Master. I see a ladder yonder, but we can't reach it from here. We'll have to get up there and drop it down. Let me get that. I'd wager there's aught to be found here.
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
In relation to that, oft do we call on you to carry the burdens we cannot. I must thank you.
What is it? Changed your mind? Very well. Board the ox cart and we'll be off.
Goblins! What rotten luck! We've need of your aid again, sir.
Look, Master! Goblins!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
Well fought, Arisen.
We can ill afford to blow at this point. Our foe is not yet dead.
Resounding success.
Seems we drove them off. You've my thanks for aiding us. Vernworth isn't far from here. Will you join us the rest of the way? I hope to see you in the capital anon. Till then, farewell. What is it? Changed your mind? All right. Into the ox cart, then.
I was informed of your coming would be arisen.
Captain Brandt, this individual summoned a pawn through a rift stone. Several witnesses can attest to it. Though I admit I had my doubts at first. 'Twould seem this is no mere deceiver.
This one's not a bad sort. Saved our hides on the way here.
As decreed by the great will of our world, there can only be one Arisen. That Arisen now resides within the palace. Indeed, he is our sovereign and the rightful ruler of Vermont. It follows, therefore, that this ruffian before us is naught but a pretender. You must submit to questioning. If you value your life, you will not attempt to flee. I shall conduct the interrogation myself. Stand watch outside. I beg your forgiveness for my insolence, Your Majesty. If the Queen Regent had learned of your existence, I fear your life would have been in peril. I had no choice but to treat you as a pretender, lest my actions draw suspicion from watchful eyes. Then you have truly lost your memory? In that case, mayhap I ought to explain the situation before we proceed. You, and no other, are the Sovereign, the only legitimate ruler of this kingdom. Some days past, you confronted the dragon in the village of Melv, whereupon you became Arisen. The people rejoiced, for our true liege had finally appeared, ending Vermont's long years of council rule. Yet, not all celebrated your coming. Your arrival would have robbed the Queen Regent Disa of everything. During the time of the previous council, she acted as a queen in her own right, ruling the palace as she saw fit. And just after the consul's passing, when 'twas all but certain that her son would take his father's place, word reached the castle that the Arisen had been found. To Disa, your Majesty's very existence is naught but an obstacle to her own family's continued prosperity. The assassination of the Arisen is an impossible feat for mortal hands. Thus, Disa chose to abduct your Majesty while you recovered from your wounds, in order to rob you of your memory with a fell curse and sell you to Batal as a slave. Following that, she prepared a replacement to serve as the Sovereign in your stead, a mere puppet. However, with your Majesty returned, I have no intention of twiddling my thumbs as Disa plays her games. I shall devise some plans to further our cause. Pray, visit me a night in the tavern that we might discuss them. This one's cleared of all suspicion, and has my permission to remain in the capital. You are to trouble the good sir no further. Are we clear?
There's a certain charm to this
That is all I have to report.
Pray forgive me, I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Consign it! Get back here! You there! Did you see an urchin in a cap run past just now? Can you tell me which way he went? Many thanks. I'll catch that wretch yet.
You're a kind one, aren't you? 'Twould seem I am in your debt. In fact, there's aught I would ask of you if you've the time to spare.
Aha! There you are!
Oh, apologies, but our chat will have to wait. Till next we meet. Farewell.
How am I to liven up?